Hey guys, Shawn from Mango Research, and today we're going to be talking about the massive Bitcoin dump from last night and how maybe you could have foreseen it coming. Alright, let's get on over here to the Bitcoin charts, and as you can see, we're looking at the Bitcoin USD weekly charts, and the reason I'm looking at the weekly is because I like trading on the high time frames, the daily, the 3 days, and the weekly too. And that's pretty much all you had to trade for the past few months, and I'm talking about the weekly specifically, to do really well in these markets. Okay, as you can see, we've been ranging between the 200 EMA, the purple line, and the 200 MA, the red line, on the weekly for the past 13 or so weeks now. That's all we've been doing. And all you had to do was sell on the 200 EMA and buy on the 200 MA touch. If you did that, you would have done pretty goddamn well. Now, this weekend, however, it looked like we were gonna have a change in price action. It looked like we were gonna finally break past this 200 EMA, or were we? Because up until Saturday, and that was close to the weekend, and even close to the daily close, we were living above this 200 EMA. Now, to get fully excited, to get really excited, and I think a lot of people got excited prematurely, we needed to close either a daily above the 200 EMA or the weekly above the 200 EMA. And none of that had happened yet, guys. None of that. But we were close to at least closing the daily. Okay? So what I did before going to bed on Saturday night, I took a horizontal line and I put it right here on the exact point of the 200 EMA on the weekly. Now, to be more precise with this, guys, and this is a quick tip, go ahead to your data window while you're looking at your 200 EMA and get the exact number. And you can see last week the 200 EMA, if you can look on the right hand side, the purple EMA 4 was sitting at 4,114. So what we are going to do is double click on a horizontal line, and again, this is another quick tip, you can set your coordinates to be more precise. 4,114. Now at this point you're probably thinking, guys, or Shawn, why do you need to be so precise? Don't be so OCD. It matters, and I'm going to show you why in just a sec. So set your horizontal to 4,114. Now, I went to bed hoping that we close a daily above this, right? That's all we had to do to complete step 1. I wake up the next day, opened up my charts, looked at the daily, and what do we have over here? We closed right underneath it. Right underneath it. Okay? And right after that, we opened right above that, making it look like everything was fine and dandy, but it wasn't. What does this tell you, guys? What it told me at the very least was that the big players, the market movers, the bots, the algos, whatever you want to call them, they weren't willing to let a daily close above the 200 EMA. Not even let a daily close above the 200 EMA, but they wanted to make it look like everything was closing above the 200 EMA because we opened right above that right after. Okay? That was a big tell for me. And it wasn't just this, guys. There was another tell for me before this. And I've been talking about this on the Mango Telegram chat group. If we go on over to our 4-day, okay? Let's go on over to our 4-day. And now since Feb 19th, I've been calling, or not calling, or been asking or wanting this candle here, this 4-day candle here. I'm talking about this green candle over here, guys. If you can't see my cursor, I'm talking about this guy over here. I've been wanting this candle to close over the 21 EMA. This yellow line here is your 21 EMA. It looked like we were going to, just like how it looked like we were going to close above the 200 EMA, it looked like we were going to close above the 21 EMA. But as we drew close to the 4-day close, we closed underneath. That was another sign for me. That was another big tell. Okay, so the first one could have been a coincidence. The second one, I was beginning to get really cautious. Look what happened to the next candle after that. Even though it looked so bullish up until Sunday night, just before the weekly close, all of this happened right after. Now the 4-day doesn't look too pretty, does it? We close underneath, and it looks like a rejection right after. Big signs for you guys. This is an indication of basically the perfect warning. Okay, when you're living in a market that's still bearish but wants to look bullish. Now, I'm not saying I'm completely bearish or completely bullish, but these are just warnings, guys. Be careful. Now, let's go ahead and look at the monthly. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, because if you look at November, We came and tested the 55 EMA. We broke past the 21 EMA, tested the 55 EMA, and closed above it. Okay, came in again, broke past it, but closed above it. And this is December. Okay, great. Now in Jan, even though we had a lot of bullish action, we went ahead and closed underneath the 55 EMA for the first time. For the first time in the history of Bitcoin. Now in Feb, it looked like this was just going to be one big bear trap. As we came up, we were expecting to get rejected on the 55, but we just blew right past it. Okay, and for the longest time, we had one big green candle living above the 55 EMA. But all of that changed in 1 hour of price action, guys. Now, it looks like we're not too far away from coming back underneath the 55 EMA, which would then turn this potential bear trap into now a potential bull trap. So again, guys, be cautious. Don't get too excited too early. Wait for confirmation. Wait for candle body closes and wait for volume confirmation. Yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of what I want to talk about on the macro scale. Nothing has changed yet, guys. Like in terms of price action over the past months, we are still living and ranging between these two EMAs, the purple 200 EMA and the red 200 MA. In terms of daily action, we can go ahead and look at that right now. As you can see, we came and crashed right past the teal exponential moving average and bounced on the 21 and the green 55. I did take a long over here because that was just a high probability play. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. It's easy to manage risk on this. If we close underneath the 21 EMA, I'll just get out. If we do close under the 21 EMA on the daily, I'll be looking for price action to go and visit prior lows, specifically the weekly 200 MA. Okay, the 200 MA is creeping up, so I don't think we'll have stops on the way, and we will stop at the 200 MA, which I think is sitting around 3,000. Let's go ahead and look at that. Actually, I think it's come up to 3,350 now. Yeah, 3,380, guys. Yeah, so like keep an eye out for that. A lot of people will be looking for us to come all the way down to 3,350. Like a lot of people thought that was going to happen last time, but nope, we didn't. We came and tested the 200 MA, proved as stronger support, and it's strong enough, man. I don't know if we do break past this, we'll be seeing new lows. Like I think 2,600, 2,400. We'll talk about that in another video. Okay, is there anything else I want to talk about? Yeah, we talked about Bitcoin on the daily. Let's look at ETH quickly. ETH USD let's take Bitstamp. Where's my Bitstamp? There you go, Bitstamp. You don't need to really look at ETH too much after looking at BTC. It's the same thing. You had your Constantinople event-driven pump again. It gave us this action twice, guys. This was a goddamn gift to anybody who got wrecked in the bear market. We talked about this both times in the Mango Telegram group. So if you are in the Telegram group and you did catch this pump with us, good for you, guys. Good for you. If you're not in the Telegram group, come join us. Have these awesome discussions because we talk about fundamentals and we talk about TA. Like it's not just about the money at Mango. It's about the ideology of the space and the point of the space. Okay, so yeah, come join us in our Telegram group. That being said, yeah, Ethereum, again, we found support at 21 EMA just like Bitcoin found support at 21 EMA. We are finding resistance here now on the teal 89 exponential and the 10 SMA. If we do break the 21 EMA, I think we will first take a stop at the 126. But after that, if we break that as well, I'll be looking at, let's see, what's the next horizontal support? Yeah, something like this. Yeah, 114. Yeah, your next support after the next major support is at 114, and then maybe 101. But I'll be looking to see if this could we be doing something like this. I don't usually like playing with diagonals because they're too subjective. Yeah, but this could work, right? If we have couple of candles before this drops. If it drops, we could just bounce from here. By the way, this could just be a temporary pullback. But if we do break this, we could come and price action could come all the way down to 114. So keep an eye out for that too. Yeah, guys. So that's all I have to say for today. I will be doing another one of these videos. Hopefully, I'll be doing them more often. They help me too. Okay, they help me too. And I'm hoping that you guys can learn from these videos too. Because, yeah, just risk management. Don't get too excited. Too many people are getting far too excited. far too prematurely, and I was getting excited too. But I was cautious because I've fallen for these traps before, man. And you try not to make the same goddamn mistakes over and over again. You can make the mistakes, learn from them, be like, okay, cool. Now my job is to not make that same mistake again. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Throw us a like, throw us a subscribe. It will help the channel a lot. And visit us more than anything. More importantly, visit us at the Mango Telegram group. We'll be putting links down below the video. So yeah, see you guys next time.